Hi guys, welcome back to GP Reactions. I just wanted to make a short video just to let you know what's coming up. Obviously I haven't been on line for about, gosh, how long now? I think it's been about 4 weeks since I've last did a reaction, and you probably can't kind of tell, but I've kind of lost, I lost a bit of weight. I had I kind of had a bacterial disease, and I didn't realise how serious it was, but yeah, that kind of stopped me from doing anything for about 2 weeks. I've been on antibiotics, and I've now got vertigo, which is even like weirder. And somewhere in between all this, I had my COVID jab. So yeah, I've kind of been juggling with like madness for the last 4 weeks, and it's been kind of really frustrating because I've had like I've had about 40 tracks lined up, 40 tracks lined up for to react to, and but my head's just swimming, and I was actually kind of worried today doing the tracks I did, because I thought the vertigo doesn't kind of kick in because my head will start to kind of like float around like that, like a whirling dervish. But you know what? It's great to be back, and I just want to kind of introduce my new friend, Mr. Bagpuss, to kind of keep Zippy company, because you know I can't have like these. I can't have them on their own. Everybody needs somebody, and Zippy's now got Bagpuss. Anyway, the music. So I managed to kind of do about 11 or 12 tracks. A lot of them are kind of vague revisits. Some of them, a couple of them I know quite well. Some of them are kind of new reactions to tracks I've never heard before. And yeah, a couple of them are revisits. So I'll just kind of rattle through what I've got, and I'll put a list at the end of the video just so you can have a look. So I've got coming up, and I've still got to edit these as well. I've got Visage, I have Bow Wow Wow, I have a Duran Duran track, I have Goldfrapp, the Boomtown Rats, Imagination, a group called Fanny, and Jermaine Jackson. We're featuring Michael Jackson, a chap called Ross Wilson with his one-man band called Blue Rose Code. Got Randy Newman, Dollar, Manhattan Transfer, and Blancmange. And I suppose the kind of general theme of a few of these tracks is the Dollar track, Imagination, Boomtown Rats, Bow Wow Wow, Visage. All those 5 tracks were from this month in 1982. So I'm kind of really pleased by that. I like to kind of keep themes kind of going. And I always like for kind of music to be congruous with the time of year that it was actually originally released. I believe that always has a stronger effect on our kind of emotions and the way we kind of perceive that music, because it's kind of like the soundtrack of our lives, I think, when we listen to music in context of when it was released. And yeah, and I think that helps us make us feel quite good. So anyway, I am so glad to be back, and I've kind of missed doing my reactions. And thank you to anyone who has subscribed in this kind of last period of 4 weeks. I do kind of feel guilty that, I mean, I know I can't help being ill, but I seem to have been ill quite a lot of time over the last year, and God knows how, because I've been had these mask things on, and but yeah, I think it's just maybe more susceptible to whatever's going around. But this last particular kind of illness I've had, it was that serious that I got a letter from the council asking me for information of where I may or may not have bought food from. So I guess that's kind of way it goes. I just hope it all kind of blows over eventually. It's great for dieting, maybe not so much for sleeping, as you don't get much sleep with this kind of bug. So I'm kind of really looking forward to doing some more reactions. I've just scraped the tip of the iceberg here with what I've got lined up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 13 tracks to begin with anyway. I'm pretty sure I've got about another 30 tracks on the back burner. I've got stuff that I really want to kind of get around to. Nightwish, Genesis, Yes, Blue Oyster Cult, Porcupine Tree. The list is kind of endless, and these are things that I've frustratingly not been able to get to. And I kind of stopped short of doing any long Genesis tracks, just literally for fear of maybe still having this bug. I wouldn't have been able to sit through like a 13 or 20-minute track. But thankfully that doesn't appear to be a problem anymore. I'm feeling pretty good, pretty strong, and I'm ready to do some more reactions real soon. So guys, till next time, take care of yourselves, and I hope you enjoy these reactions, and you know, give you a few thumbs up if you like them. And as always, I love to engage with your comments, as long as they're kind of positive. I've had a few negative ones about how I sound, the words I use, and I don't mind constructive criticism as long as the music's involved. But if it's just about me, there's a lot about myself I can't change, and you know, that's what you get really. So, you know, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon.